Hey everybody, Kendra here. I've made videos before talking about values and belief systems and how sticking to those values and belief systems of your true north, your true alignment with who you are is really important. And it's the way that you live your life in an authentic way. I know that there's trauma around this, that if I do this, then people may not like me, or if I do this, then it's a survival response, right? I'm going to lose connection and that's unsafe, etc., etc., etc. I know that. And I know that you probably know that. And if you don't, then there you go. But I made another video about it, so that's why I'm not really going deep into it. But you can learn about values and belief systems and see how people are or are not following their own value and belief system for who they are, like authentically, by watching shows. So there's a show on Hulu called Greek. It's a really old show. It's like 2007. But on there, and you can see this in other shows too, but on there's a person, the sister is dating somebody specifically for like political reasons. Like, it looks good, I'm popular, this will get me far in my life, I can be, you know, in this, because she's in a sorority, and so then I could be like, we could be politicians and things like that. So it's what looks good to everybody else is what I'm going to do, even though my heart and my true north is telling me to do something different. So that's different than her brother. Her brother is always in his truth uh, most of the time, and is acting in his truth most of the time, even if other people don't like it. And so living your life by living in your truth is always going to feel better, first of all. And second of all, it may be more challenging because you're going against norms, quote unquote, but norms were made by humans who are just like you. And you're the only person that gives that other person power over you. That's it. It's just like a charade, like it's just fake. And so, did I say that right? Oh well, I have no idea. I feel like I'm really fancy sometimes and I use like these words and I'm like, oh wait, I don't know if that's true. I'm not gonna remake the video. Oh well. And then there's these other people who aren't living in their truth. So what tends to happen is their body is really unhappy with not living in its truth. And then so it starts to have somatic body issues. You'll see people that will have a lot of stress, anxiety, like in her, and this, I know it's fictitious, but it happens in real life too. You'll see a lot of people like that have all these issues, depression, anxiety, cancers, throat issues because they won't speak their truth, gut issues because they're not listening to their gut, um, lots of medicating, self-medicating to not have to listen to what their body's telling them. And it's not to say that people aren't going to have these issues who are also living in their truth, but more than likely, this type of person is going to have more issues. They're going to be cut off from their emotions because their emotions are telling them things that they don't want to hear. So they're going to cut that off. And when you cut off your emotions, you cut off your sensations. So then you also cut off your who you are. You cut off your spirituality. Even though you go to church, doesn't mean you're spiritual and you're connecting. It just means that you're going to a place to be social. So you're cutting off all of the messaging and signaling from your body. And that tends to lead to numbness and disassociation. So lots of bad things can happen, right? And that's long term. And I say bad, but it's very unpleasant. I mean, judgment, it's whatever, it's your life. So I guess I don't want to say bad, but like it's just things that are unpleasant happen. But if you live more in your truth, you'll probably have stress and anxiety from that as well, right? Like, ooh, I'm doing something that other people don't want me to do, ooh, or something like that. But that only lasts a little bit. And you feel really empowered and really good and really confident. You're like, yeah, all right. And you're pretty connected. So if you value the content, great. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye.